Hey guys! So today we are here at Columbia State Historic Park. This is a well-preserved mining town which in turn turned into a state park. There's a lot of history and things to see here. So let's go! Along the woodlands of the Sierra Nevada foothills lies Columbia State Historic Park, once a busy, brawling gold rush town. It is now within the boundaries of a real town, Columbia, in California, in the United States. It all began thousands of years ago when the native Californians resided in the valleys, foothills, and mountains of central California. The Central Sierra Miwok live in the Columbia area. Large multi-family villages were located near oak groves and dependable water sources. Acorns were a major part of their diet, supplemented by fish, birds, deer, small game, insects, and native plants. Evidence of camps and grinding rocks can still be seen in or near the oak groves. The native people's way of life was drastically altered with newcomers to the area. These people introduced disease and increased warfare in the region, despite the devastating malaria epidemic of 1833. And the abuses and deaths suffered during the gold rush, the descendants of the native Miwok and Yukut people survive today. Then on March 27, 1850, a group of prospectors found gold here. Passing through this area, Dr. Thaddeus Hildreth, his brother George, John Walker, and others were caught in a rainstorm. While drying out their gear, Walker decided to try his luck in the nearby gulch. Within 6 weeks, his findings attracted thousands of miners. Their crowd camp of log cabins and canvas tents, known as Hildreth Diggings, was formally renamed Columbia on April 29, 1850. 2 years later, there were about 150 stores, shops, saloons, and other businesses in Columbia. The town also had 3 churches, a meeting hall, a Masonic lodge, and a branch of the Sons of Temperance. Miners from the nearby towns of Sonora and Jamestown were the first to arrive. 2/3 of the miners were Mexican, but by the summer of 1850, many had left Columbia because of the exclusionary foreign miners' tax. The tax required foreign-born miners to pay the state $20 a month for the privilege of mining. Like many mining towns, Columbia had a sizable population of Chinese, French, Irish, Italian, German, and Jewish miners and merchants who contributed to the growing cultural and ethnic diversity of the town. By 1853, Columbia was one of the largest cities in California. The estimated population was about 25,000 to 30,000. Between 1850 and the early 1900s, as much as $150 million in gold were mined here. Gold from Columbia helped to finance the United States government and the Union Army during the Civil War. As mining dwindled in the late 1860s, the town began to decline. Miners tore down the vacated buildings and mined vacant lots in search of gold in the crevices of the limestone bedrock on which the town was built. But Columbia never ended as a ghost town, though the population dipped when the gold was panned out. There were talks about preserving the buildings of the town that started in the 1920s when the Columbia Progressive Club was formed. In 1928, the State Park Commission hired Frederick Law Olmsted Jr. to survey the lands for the California Park System. Olmsted Jr. recommended Columbia as one of the best preserved gold mining towns in the state. Olmsted's recommendation inspired locals and preservation groups to work together to preserve the town's historic brick buildings. On July 6, 1933, Columbia was listed as a California State Landmark 123. Two women spearheaded the effort for preservation in the 1930s. Local artist Otetu Weston along with Ritza Zimmerman formed the historic Mining Town Preservation League in 1934. Despite the successful efforts to get the State Park Commission on board, the Great Depression made it difficult for the groups to raise the matching funds to make it official. Columbia, like the rest of the country, went from making it through the Great Depression to rationing and sending its young men to war. As World War II came to a close, a renewed focus was placed on preservation in California. This renewal led to the celebration held in Columbia on July 15, 1945. When Governor Earl Warren came to town officially to make the old business district as a state historic park. So now let's take a walk and visit some of the historic buildings in the park. This is one of the places I like to go to when I'm here at the park. They sell a lot of sweets.
Are they all together?
These are some of my favorites. So guys, that sums up our history lesson about Columbia Historic State Park, and I hope you learned something and enjoyed the hike. Until next time, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Bye! If you like our videos, please click thumbs up for like.
Hit the bell to subscribe!
Please comment.
And don't forget to share!